Hello, I'm here in an old town. It's a protected old heritage site. And anyway, this video is on indicators of flow or lack thereof. And sometimes it's nice to just be in different environments and to feel how that stimulates different types of ideas, different types of energy. And then you get to explore, what environments really work the best for what you want. So this is an answer to a question on flow. So this is indicators of flow part 2. And I actually I filmed the version of this, but instead of putting the camera into wide angle, I had it zoomed into my face. So all you really saw was my chin. So I didn't want to use that one. I didn't think you guys would enjoy that view too much. So anyway, indicators of flow, we can also look at the lack of flow. So things that I personally will look for when I'm in a location is, do I have easy access to high quality practice? So is it easy for me to sit down and practice, or do I feel a fair bit of resistance? And this is something that, of course, you can look at internal reasons for this, but it's also something you can explore from an external environment perspective as well. So one is practice easy. Now, from an environmental perspective externally, this isn't, I don't have clear metrics on this. Sometimes I'm in a really busy city and it's just absolutely ideal. And sometimes I'm in a place and it's not. So in this particular place, there's a lot of really interesting stuff, a lot of really fascinating old architecture. And this, for some reason though, I have more trouble practicing here. Now also that could be from some food poisoning. So, be careful what you eat. And when food touches your tongue and you go, just don't eat it. There's no reason to eat it. And for some reason, I still sometimes eat it, and that's dumb. So we have other types of indicators for me. Do I have easy access to videos? Now, I've been in this place for a few days, and this is the first time I've done any filming. So I have less creative stimulus here. And it doesn't make sense to me because it's so crazy beautiful, but there has been a blockage since I got here. This is my last morning here. I'm leaving this place, this city, in, an hour. And this is when I film a few videos. So in terms of some of my metrics for indicators of flow, it seems like the act of leaving is positive for this flow. So when you feel stifled, change yourself, change the environment, and changing the environment will change what's inside. And changing what's inside will have fairly drastic effects over time on the environment. Now, there's also things like energy levels and vitality. And if I am in a situation and I'm feeling quite drained, or in a location and I'm feeling quite drained, this is something that I pay attention to as well. And of course, it's opposite. If I find a location and I feel a lot of vibrancy and a lot of energy, then that's something that I take note of, and I might spend more time in that location. So we have then internal reasons for this, and we have external reasons for this. Now, internal reasons, you can look at these types of blockages and you can deal with them, and hopefully you can get over what that is, so the environment is no longer an influence. Often in internal arts, separate ourselves from what's around us. And this is one way of working with things. And it can give you a sense of peace and calm and happiness in any environment, and this is great. But also, we don't want to cut ourselves off from allowing the environment to have a maximum influence positively for us as well. So this is everything from basic raw stuff, eating good food, breathing clean air, drinking good water, to astrology and looking at alignments of stars and moon and sun, and you start to really notice in what formations do you have access to the highest quality and energy of you. And why denounce those things? It doesn't make sense to me. If it's the same as if you get food poisoning and eat bad food, you might be in bed for a day, you might be exhausted. So you eat good food, and you also choose to align yourself with good people. So these are things that you can start looking at in relation to flow. Are you finding good people? Are good people finding you? Is there an ease to this, or is it a struggle? Now, if it's a struggle, you'll notice there are tensions involved, right? You'll notice that there's a lot of tensions involved. And as you engage more deeply with your energetic and meditative practices, you can really start to observe how those blockages dissolve, how they start to be let go. And it becomes easier and easier for more positive, more influential things and people, situations to start arising. So this is just a introduction to this topic, and there's much more to be said. And I will do a few more videos on this over the coming days. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.